Hello, hello, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. Hope you're well. We're making folders, ephemera folders, but she suggested using vellum. And I have done something similar before. I'll show you. I made a couple of these. They're more like sleeves actually. The folder inside, which is an ephemera folder, is made from paper, but as I say, this is just like a little sleeve. But I thought, yeah, this would be quite good. I'd like to try something made out of vellum. So, haven't used vellum for a while, I don't think. What can I think of? I'm using this vellum. It's 100 grams, so it's quite nice. It's not as thin as the vellum I used. It's tracing paper, really. It's and I used exactly the same, only a thinner for my sleeve. So what I've done, you might notice, I've already stamped on this one, and I've stamped because I wanted to use this golden glitz, which is a pigment ink, but it needs a little while to dry. If you try and work with it straight away, you'll smudge it, especially on vellum or tracing paper. But it's dry now, and you can see there is, well, you may not be able to see, but there is quite a nice shine to it. And I've used my favourite swirls. And I've got the bits and bobs to do 2 folders. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to fold this in half. Okay. And crease it. Whoops. Try and keep it in half. Yep. There we go. Now I've stamped quite high up because I've got some papers that I want to use, and I'm going with these. These are images from the Graphics Fairy, the little fairy girls, and I've got 2 sets here. One for the front and one for the back. So we'll just put that to one side for a minute. I've got some vintage book page, and I want to try and work up this end so that when I punch the holes, there's a bit of extra paper there, just to help it a little bit, make it a little bit stronger. Okay. Guess what we should do first is add some tape. I'm going to use this very thin tape along the sides of the pocket. I've folded those up. Mine are just under 1.5 inches, I'd say. Whoops. I'm actually thinking I'm going to use one of these in my everyday journal. So if I make 2, one will be for the stash and the other one for the journal. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to round my corners down this side, so I'll do that now. And actually I want to, where's my, yeah, I'll use the small corner rounder. Okay. So I've got some old book page, vintage book page. I'm going to have to round that one too. This is from one of the poetry books that I'm using at the moment. Longfellow, I think. And I want that down here with my little girl sitting over or this way, and I've got one label and this little piece here, which I'm thinking might go like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down, and I'm going to use the art glitter glue for all because it's supposed to dry clear, so hopefully you won't see it. So that's one, and we'll punch the holes when we've got them all together. Now the inside pocket, don't know, I might do some stamping on there, not sure at this stage. Okay, just put that one to one side for a moment. This was the second one, and this one I've stamped as well, just along the top there. And I've got some images here. This is, these are from the Graphics Fairy also, and some book page there from this book, Little Women. 1954, this was gifted to somebody. So I'm going to use a little bit of the, the book page inside this one, and I might even use some on the inside as well. Let's just fold it. There we go. And we need to do the same, add the tape, so I'll do that. Okay, so the pocket is glued, and I've rounded these corners just on this side, on the opening side. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to do something a bit different. I would like a piece that goes across here with some book page over it, like that. And then I have an image, and some little pieces, just little bits to add. So maybe that, don't know, I'm more keen to keep it down here. The less you see from the inside, I think the better it looks. So it's just a matter of whether I, cut down the amount of odd bits, labels and so on that I put on. It might be the way. So I don't mind that. What else? I think I'm going to keep it at that for now. Because what I'll do is I will punch my holes into this piece. Yeah, I think I can go up a little bit higher maybe. Bring this down, because the pocket hides a little bit. It's the only trouble working with vellum or tracing paper. You do get to see the inside. Will we? So we're going to punch here. Yeah, I might put that one there. That's fair enough. Okay, let's get gluing. Now, to glue or to tape? Do you know what? I think I might tape this. Yeah. I might tape it, just top and bottom, and see how that looks. I didn't like the inside of this one particularly. Although it's book page mostly, it's these pieces at the top. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Stop thinking about it and get on with it. That's the trouble. When I'm sitting here quietly on my own, I fiddle around for ages. And the temptation is to do the same when the camera's on. And I know I can't. Okay, tape. My ambition is to be able to film and not edit. That would be wonderful. Would save an awful lot of time. So that's the two. And we've decorated the inside of this one a little. I'm going to do some stamping there, but I'll do it when the camera's off because it will have to sit open to dry. And that's the reverse. And here's this one yet to be decorated. But let's punch some holes. Now, I did think I might use some hole reinforcers. So, what I might do is just ink these a little. All I've done is punch out a couple of circles. Looks a bit better. And I'll do them front back. So it'll be 4 to each page. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I've got somewhere, where did I put it? There it is. I've got some cotton. It's actually knitting cotton. So I thought I'd use this. And I think we might have to knot the ends because it's unravelling already. So I'll just knot those. There we go, there's that one. Trim the end. There's one. Okay. Now for this one. Actually, for this one, I'm going to use this blue wool. Pick out the blue here. And that's the second one. Let's have a look. So Roxy's weekly challenge, week 11, and there are little ephemera folders, quite cute. So this is my little ephemera folder, completed and ready for the 100 days. Okay, that's the front of my folder and the back. I've just added 3 little labels in the pockets just to show what it looks like filled. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks so much for calling past. I appreciate that you spent the time with me, and I hope I'll see you again for the next video. Thanks. Bye now.